Petr Yan. Let's talk about something that also made no sense. The stoppage in that fight. What was that all about? Like Leon Roberts, I get it. I get what he was trying to do. He was trying to give Jose Aldo respect, right? He was trying to let him fight on, and it's probably his last crack at a belt. But that was weird, right? Like that was uncomfortable, don't you think?
So I thought the fight was very close going into the 5th round, but you could tell that it was trending down for Aldo. He was so tired, right? He's making the weight now, but I think you give something up by cutting that extra 10 pounds when you were so successful at 145. What was mostly uncomfortable for me was this. His body language said that he was done. And I cannot believe the ref didn't read that, because when he got dropped that last time, he got dropped with a shot that was obviously hard, but it wasn't anything he hadn't felt over the course of the fight. And then he kind of like almost was in a bit of a, I don't know how to say it because I don't want to say, it was almost like the position of it's over. Like
He was turtled up.
He was turtled up, almost like it was like not a defensive position. It was very just defensive. He wasn't going to do anything but wait for the referee to stop the fight. Went on too long. Only because as a referee, you're supposed to read the fighter's body language, and his body language was telling him that he was done, and the ref didn't read it the correct way.
And I feel like we could really hear those punches, right? Because no one was there, and the camera was right in their spot over there. I was like, oh, this is so uncomfortable. Like, there's no need for this to go on.
Yeah, especially for a guy that you respect so greatly in Jose Aldo. You know, it's rough. It's rough.
Yan is so good, though. I think Yan could be champion for a very long time. Like, I think, how about this? I think Yan. So it has to be Aljamain Sterling, right? Next, I don't know why there's any question.
I don't know why they're not committing to the Aljo fight. It is Aljo. It has to be.
It has to be. There's no one else, unless they bring back Cejudo. But I think Cejudo will be back at some point. No one has had a worse retirement than Henry Cejudo. I'll be like, the guy just won't go away. Henry, can we miss you for a second, please? Just leave us all alone. You're great. You're fun, but stop it already. Now
he just tweets every single fight.
Oh my God,
every fight. Henry tweets every single fight,
calling everyone out. It's like, what? I thought you retired. What's going on here? But anyway, I think it should be Yan Aljo. Winner will fight Henry next year. Henry's coming back at this point. We all know that.
I think Yan versus Aldo is the fight to make.
Sorry, Yan Aljo.
Aljo. Sorry. Yeah. Petr Yan versus Aljo. I just was watching Petr Yan, and I mean, he's just so strategic and calculated in there, man. He was just like everything. He was just kind of, you could see him processing things and just putting everything together to just strategically break Jose down. And he broke him down. By the end of the 4th round, you knew it was over, right? It was over after the 4th round. Like, he had done what he went in there to do. Early, he struggled. You know, Aldo was Aldo, but he broke him down, man, methodically. And then by the 5th round, it was just a matter of time. So, big win for Petr Yan, and massive to really hammer home the point when people said, wow, the day Henry retires, Dana's talking about somebody being worthy of fighting for the belt. That hammered home that point, him going out there and doing what he did. And honestly, Aldo did exactly what he was. Aldo being in that fight, we talked about this, right? When we were asking who should be I said, put the biggest name, because if Yan beats the biggest name, it elevates him. And that's exactly what happened Saturday night. Because Aldo fought good. He fought a good fight, but then he got finished by the guy who is now the champ. And you don't question it because of who he beat.
Thank you for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN+.